At approximately 6:42 this morning, units from Hartford County Fire and EMS were dispatched for an apparent house explosion. Units arrived on scene to find a debris field and then upgraded the assignment and requested additional resources. At this time, we can confirm that there was one fatality. At this time, we're aware that there are approximately 60 personnel on scene. From the start of the incident, they have since downgraded that to include just mostly the special operations team to continue the search.
Around 6:42, the fire department was initially requested for a gas leak outside. That was the initial request. However, as they were approaching the scene, they received multiple other phone calls stating that there was this gas leak has then turned into a house explosion. Units arrived on scene. They did locate the deceased victim. They pronounced that victim deceased. What I can confirm is that there was a odor of gas within the area. We can confirm that also BGE was aware of that odor within the area, and there were BGE contracted workers on scene whenever the explosion occurred. So right next door to the left of that house, there was a lady that was inside. She initially was treated. I believe she was not transported. So we know we at least have that person. That was the house that sustained the most damage. However, there's just due to the blast radius, there's going to be multiple structures, including the structure she just spoke about. So we, as investigators, we have to document each and every one of those. We have to try to figure out how far this blast radius was, and certainly all that data comes back to us to help us with our investigation.
Look, I'm going back to the truck. I got to say, Steve.
Currently, it is still a very active search and rescue scene. I can confirm that the house was listed for sale. However, we do not know at this point if there still is anyone inside, so it's still a very active scene at this point.
We want to access the transformer.
We are also working with alcohol, tobacco, firearms, and explosives, or ATF. That is also standard operating procedure whenever a house explosion occurs or any type of large loss. This is probably one of the largest explosions. I've been on the job for nearly 18 years. This is one of the largest explosions I've seen, especially even in Hartford County. So we will have to document each and every one of those houses that were affected by this explosion.